Hey everybody, Space Windu here from the FX-Saber forums. I promised an in-depth look at my newest custom lightsaber build. So here it is. This is the Makoto V4 Plus electronics inside of this lightsaber. It has copper accents with copper grips and leather over MHS sleeve parts and MHS pieces. So I'll start here at the emitter. This is pretty standard MHS emitter. Just has a brass screw for the blade retention. Then we have a powder coated section for the upper part of the saber. It's in matte black. That's the finish of the powder coating. And over top of that, I have a MHS sleeve material, which has been brushed and kind of weathered. We have some brass screws and CoverTech wheel here at the bottom. You have the grips with the padded leather, black leather, kind of matches the matte black powder coating up top. It has a grain to it. It's real leather, so you could see that. It's really nice to grip. We have brass screws holding down the copper grips that house the leather. And copper control box area with the custom Saber Shop brass control box sitting on top. Custom Saber Shop auxiliary button with the red dot. Comes on when you turn on the saber with this toggle switch right here. Some brass greeblies including Custom Saber Shop Graflex pins. Okay, there's a recharge port on the back side. I consider this like the back side of the saber. So there's a recharge port there. Comes with a charger. You just plug the charger into there. There's a red light and a green light on the charger. Let you know when it's done. 3.7 lithium ion battery pack inside here. We have a double 18650. So the MHS part under here is cut out to hold the 18650s side by side. And the upper part of the hilt has the Makoto V4 Plus sound card. Okay, so we have these cutouts here in the MHS sleeve that show you the detail of the MHS part underneath, which kind of matches the horizontal cutouts on the pommel there, where we have a brass insert and a button. That button just changes the sound fonts. So there's like 3 sound fonts on the saber, and then like a combination sound font. So there's Jedi, there's Jedi Sith, there's Sith, and then there's Gundam. So Gundam is kind of like a laser sword type of sound. Okay, so here's a close-up of the saber. I'll turn it on for you guys. This is the main activation. Toggle switch for main activation. Toggle it off. Toggle it on. You guys can see the string blade. It's super bright. It has 4 strings of LEDs in there, 3mm LEDs. Okay, so this is the Jedi Soundfont right here. We have the button lights up red when you turn on the saber. And down here on this button you can change the sound, so let's see what happens. Okay, so this is Gundam sounds. Okay, so you guys can see that the string blade goes up and down, scroll effects when you ignite. and it retracts just like the movie, so it's pretty cool. Okay, the auxiliary button here has multi-functions. You can toggle into like laser or deflect mode. So okay, so we're on like Jedi font. I'm gonna tap the button. That's the auxiliary button. So now we're in laser deflect. So anytime it senses a swing, it's gonna hit a laser. Okay? And then to get out of that, just tap that's the auxiliary button, tap that again, and then we have our lightsaber sounds back, our swing sounds. Okay, so there's clash sounds. This is the Sith sound bank, so you can hear the hum. It's like just a little more menacing there. So I designed this saber to have some steampunk design influences, so I hope you can tell like that with the brass and the leather and the copper. And I also, wanted to make it look like it was maybe from the Old Republic. So sort of like one of the Jedi from the trailer of the Old Republic video game has a saber, I think, that has some kind of interesting grip, and I wanted to sort of make a saber that had some leather in it. So I thought, what better way than to make that leather padded and to put it as the grip. And so I started with this saber with leather, and I want to continue and use it on a future saber, maybe even like a Makoto style saber that I have planned. So I'm going to be doing like a little more stuff with the leather. And of course, like I like the multi-shroud, which is layers on top of one another to give like a chunky feel to the saber. So if you like that type of thing, you might like this. So I make string blades myself. I make it for the Crystal Focus LS. This Makoto V4 is probably the brightest saber ever that I've seen. So I'll compare it to the string blade that I make, and then I'll show you this versus like a 10 watt if you haven't seen that yet, from a couple years ago. Okay, so this is the Makoto V4 Plus. Super bright. This is my string blade that I made for the Crystal Focus LS. This just has one string in it. It does have 8mm LEDs, so they're bigger LEDs. It's not really apples to apples here. It's like apples to oranges, but there's 4 strings in the Makoto blade. So there's hundreds of LEDs there. There is like 70-something LEDs in mine. This is for the what I call powerful green. So you have scrolling effects. Crystal Focus LS gives you the ability to do string blades. So as you can see, it's pretty nice, pretty bright. Hopefully you could tell on camera, I don't know. The Makoto blade is really, really staggeringly bright, I would say. So it's not an incredible amount brighter than mine, but it is bright. It's brighter, so. Okay, so here's a 10-watt lightsaber, Crystal Focus version 5. Really nice and bright. The Makoto is just like really, really bright. That's basically the idea. Okay, so this 10-watt lightsaber, Crystal Focus version 5, it is running full power. It's really nice and bright in person. I don't know if the camera is picking up like the kind of a big difference in the, obviously it's a string blade, it's going to be way different. Just to compare to show you guys. Kind of crazy. Especially since this one is so nice. Okay, one more feature I forgot to talk about is you have the lockup. So if you guys didn't know, the Makoto does have the lockup. It's with the auxiliary button there. Okay, so that's basically it. I hope you like this lightsaber. If you like it a lot and you want to get it, it'll be available on FX-Saber forums within the next couple days, and then maybe if it sticks around, it'll be on eBay maybe a week after that. So check on FX-Saber forums if you like this saber or you want to check out other sabers. They have everything on there, and you can also check out the custom saber shop if you want to build your own saber. Then you're also going to need to check out their forums or go to back to the FX-Saber forums and check out all the build logs and the instructions on how to build your own lightsaber and just the different problems people run into and how to fix the problems that you come up with. So before I go, I'm just going to turn all three of these on and put them next to each other. You could see string blade I made next to this, and then the sort of LED from a few years ago. I know they have even brighter ones now as far as the in-hilt LEDs, but just to show you guys. Okay, so on the left, you can see we have the Qui-Gon lightsaber that has a 10-watt. They're all really nice. The middle, the Qui-Gon in the middle, has my blade called Powerful Green. And the brightest of them all is the Makoto V4 Super Plus that I heard he's not going to be making any more of these. I got this kit about 3 years ago when I built the Jedi Battlemaster saber. If you guys want to go look that up on my channel. A lot of people like that saber. Some people ask if it's still available. That saber went to my friend Gary. He has that saber, and he still really likes it. This saber was designed, this Makoto saber was designed along with Gary's. When I ordered his kit, which included a purple and a green blade, I ordered another green kit so that I could build my own green lightsaber. I know that the green, well, the purple is really impressive as well, the green in the Makoto is absolutely unbelievable. It looks like the movie almost, you know. Like nothing's gonna look like this, like the video. The video blows out. It exacerbates the light here to give you the white core. In reality, this is completely green, a bright green. But anyway, it's a really full blade. And like I said, he's not going to be making the V4 anymore. I got this kit about 3 years ago, started designing and building the Saber, just kind of in between other projects, so it took a really long time. And that's basically it. So until Makoto comes out with something better like the V5, this is probably the brightest thing available. So thanks for looking. Again, this is Space Windu, and I'll talk to you on the FX-Saber forums. Later, guys.